Aloha, my name is Jonathan. Welcome to paganpages.org's YouTube channel. This is kind of my Tarot Tuesdays, I guess you could say. Today I am reviewing this lovely little deck here, Houseplant Tarot. Well, welcome, witches. Let's get into it here. Let me actually switch sides with the deck so I can get big in it. There we go. Okay. So let's measure the box. Ooh, you always want to know how big the box is. Let's see, just under 5 inches. Let's say that's about 12.5 centimeters, I'd say, by just under 3 inches, or about almost 7.5 centimeters. So, Houseplant Tarot by Minerva Siegel, illustrated by Andrea. A 78-card deck of adorable plants and succulents for magical guidance. Let's say on the back here. Excuse me. Calling all plant parents. Celebrate your favorite houseplants, from cute cacti to fiddly figs, with this indoor plant-themed twist on the classic tarot art deck and guidebook. Printed in China for Ulysses Press. $24.95 US, $33.95 Canadian. I'm not sure how that translates into pounds for my British friends. Do apologize. Let's see. It's a standard top box. Pretty easy to get into, though. No top box rage here. So let's see the little book. It's a pretty hefty book for a little white book, I would say. It's like 79 pages total. And that's nice. It tells you what each of the plants are for each card. You get letting yourself bloom spread. I like that. Planting new seed spreads. I love when decks come with themed spreads to go with them. Let's see. One quick little thing for those of you who do know the tarot. The suit of swords has become the suit of cacti in here. The suit of cups is now the suit of succulents. The suit of wands is now the suit of flowering plants. And the suit of pentacles has become the suit of potted trees. So the question I have is, what about the majors? Okay. Major Arcana. Yeah, just talking about how it's, important, impactful life events, lessons, warnings, personality types. But let's see. Crash course tarot reading and spreads. Okay, I guess let's get into it here. So the Fool, a seedling or sprout. Just as an example, let's read what the Fool means. Actually, let me bring this. Let me flip real quick so I don't get anybody seasick. And then this. Ooh. Come down. And that way we can really. There we go. Now you can see the cards. Perfect. Okay. Back to the little story time with Jonathan. So let's see. The Fool, as a seedling or sprout. Upright, the Fool represents someone who's starting out on a new journey that will lead to personal growth, like a delicate little seed just beginning to sprout in the sunshine. You're full of amazing potential. Reversed, naivete can lead to mistakes and setbacks. Rather than being discouraged by these bumps in the road, learn from them and trust that this is all just part of the process. Nice write-up for the Fool, I believe. The Magician, we have Brazilian Fireworks. I'm not going to read you the whole book because you need to get the deck to get that. So then we have the High Priestess as a Night Blooming Sirius. The Empress is a Mother of Thousands. With a little face in the power. So this deck, going through it and looking at the cards, I definitely have realized I know very little about houseplants. But not only is this deck, look at these backs, gorgeous backs with the cacti. I think it will be a good reader because the simplicity of the images really helps tap into your intuition. It also will help teach us, right, about the different plants. Because if you go, oh look, Emperor, what is that? That's so cool looking. But what is that? Let's see what it is. And right here, you get the Emperor as a sago palm. So now I go, oh, now I know what to ask for if I want this particular plant to help embody the Emperor energy in my space. Right? So I think that particular angle of this deck is really cool. I like that a lot. Let's see, the Hierophant is Bishop's Cap. I can see that now. Okay. The simplicity really just, I don't know. I can see how for some people it might be a little hard to read with the simplicity, but for others, I feel like it just opens you up to letting your intuition do a lot more talking. Here are the Lovers. We have a coral cactus. That's pretty cool. Bring this up so you can see that red edge. That is really pretty. So I don't know. It's one of those decks that I think it's either going to be a hit or a mess with you, just because of people simplicity. Not everyone can deal with simplicity. They like to have like images to help spark their intuition. Others, I think, would really benefit with the simplicity. I don't know. Some people like the empty space because it lets their intuition flow, and other people fear the empty space. Here we go. The Chariot is the Walking Iris. I love how the pot. I mean, the Lovers, right? The pot has hearts. It's just everything's there. Right? Here, Strength. Moss cane plant. It's very beautiful. So let's, I don't know, do you want me to keep speaking the names or should we just go through it? Let's just go through it for right now. Okay? I'm just going to be quiet for a little while as we flip through. Let me see, I think I can actually something in the background where we look. Remember, cacti are soup of hair. Maybe even the little sword at the top. Hello, the town of cacti. Free sign. Take these cacti. We're not. Brown. I love it. Daydreaming. Still have that ring. Powering plants or wands. Plant. Trees. Be done through other trees. Is it soil? Saving on the soil and use it. Pear tree. Of course, they have a bonfire. Tree. I recognize some stuff, but it's definitely proving to me that I didn't. thought it might be fun. Switch this back. And then you join again. I like it. So, great. I thought it might be interesting. Oh geez, there goes my dog. Sorry about that. Let's see. How about we do a little deck interview? Let's see how well this deck will work for all of us. Let me just let this little barky dog out real quick. So sorry about that. I was going to have the doors open so you guys could hear the beautiful sounds of nature. And of course, someone in the neighborhood has a power or something going on. Some saw or maybe even one of those leaf blowers. I don't know. There was something really loud out there. So I had to close up to let me see. And that's why she was upset. So, for those of you watching back, what do you think? Do you love your houseplant enough that this deck will be a coveted addition to your collection? Or maybe you want this deck because you want to learn more about houseplants? I don't know. So what I was thinking about doing here is a 6-card spread, which is something to interview the deck. But I'm thinking about switching up the questions a little bit, because the spread I'm thinking about using is mostly, for me to use the deck with my connection going to be with the deck. I think this time I'm going to change the wording a little, so it's more about how this deck is best worked with, right? So how it's not just about how I can work with it, but about how the collective, all of us, can work with it. So it is a 6-card spread. First question is, who are you as a deck? Second question is, what are your strengths as a deck? Third is, what are your weaknesses as a deck? Let's see. What is the best approach to working with you as a deck? And then the fifth one is, how can I best collaborate with you? And number 6 will be, what is the potential outcome of working with you as a deck? Hopefully I remember all that. All right, let's get to know the houseplant term. And speaking of reversals, I used to use reversals all the time. I kind of stopped. It's kind of funny. I know people start not using and then start using. I started with using and then stopped using because I figured I know by like that third position, what are your weaknesses of the deck? I know that I'm reading that card more like a reversal, right? So that's why I usually do that, right? So look at this. Who are you as a deck? Knight of Sufferance. In other words, the Knight of Cups. You have a very romantic deck, right? Very loving. Wow, I like that. Very nice. So, what are your weaknesses as a deck? Ten of Wands. So, not so good with like burdensome kind of stuff, right? Like those heavy burdens, those things that are like hard to put down. This deck's not about that. No, this deck is all about that, helping you burden, like helping you put down that burden because of your strength, right? I was jumping ahead of myself. I was already thinking about the weaknesses. Right? So those are the strengths. So that means that this deck is really good at helping you with your burdens, right? Helping you put down those burdens so you don't have to carry them. Your weaknesses as a deck, I'm already jumping ahead there. Look at that, 9 of Potted Trees and 9 of Pentacles. It's not about riches here. It's about love, being able to put down those burdens, including those ones that come from making sure you're keeping up with the Joneses. What did I say the fourth one was again? Best approach. No, that's this. No. This is how to best approach the deck, which is interesting. Now I have the 8. So this, yeah, as I've thought, this deck is going to be one that you come back to, one of those ones that you keep practicing. It's best to see it as something that's a continuous practice. That's not something you just pick up and throw down, but like you know, every Friday night and trim the tree. Right? That's that bonsai thing. It's like if you don't constantly not taking care of it, it ends up dying or there's some issue with it. Right? Oh, interesting. Best way to work with it, we have the Tower. So sometimes putting down those burdens makes it feel like the whole world's falling apart, right? So trust in the process. Right? This is a process, right? And being able to have that flash of insight so that you realize that certain things in your life, being financially secure, carrying lots of burdens, is something you can let go. And the potential outcome of playing with this deck, using this deck, we have another night. But this time we have the Night of Flowering Plants. So I see this deck is very much about sparking your intuition, sparking your drive, your passions, it's a rose, right? So this is a nice deck. Oh, one thing that I always do personally as a reader, I always look at the bottom of the deck. And here we have 10 of cacti. Interesting. Okay. So the bottom of the deck card is always, you can call it the shadow card or the hidden energy card or whatever makes you understand that this is basically the energy that's hidden and underneath all of these. So it's that, like, see, you have that burden, right? Good with the burdens, but I think the burdens on both ends here. So it's all about being able to put down your burden, being able to let go of those prickly things that no longer serve. And it's okay to let what you think should be fall apart so that what can be is allowed to be this. I love this deck. I didn't I wasn't sure. I mean, houseplants, bro. What are you going to do? I mean, houseplants? This deck definitely made me realize I know nothing about houseplants. But now, as a reader, this is a really powerful reading deck. Just like I said, for me personally, having that empty space really helps give room for the intuition to breathe. And that is my review of the Houseplant Tarot by Minerva Siegel, illustrated by Andrea. I really hope if you have it, please drop a message in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think about it. If you're thinking about getting it, please let us know. I would love that. I will try and find a link to the deck and see if we can't add it to the description here. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Aloha, and until our next Tuesday Tarot, or Tarot Tuesday, mixing the two words. Until our next Tarot Tuesday, be good to each other. Aloha, blessed be, and yeah, be good to each other.